Welcome back to SCTV. I'm Maddie Hayes.
And I'm Aaron Wilkins, and we have a great episode for you today. We got 4 videos, got some highlights, got a Pfeiffer remodel, so.
Yeah, let's get into it. The first story is about the planned Pfeiffer remodel.
Pfeiffer and Great Hall renovations are approved and underway with students' feedback and their satisfaction as the goal.
So we got approval from the board several months ago to proceed with the renovation of Pfeiffer. The 2 biggest changes will probably be the patio to the north. And the second would be the relocation of the staircase to Great Hall. We selected Tenfold Architecture out of Ames, Iowa, and Story Construction.
In my first 3 years, we got some painting done, we worked on some smell issues, we got some better equipment, but it is not nearly enough. And
the building just needs some love, and I think that once we're able to give it the attention that it deserves, improving that student experience is probably what I'm most excited for. There's going to be some stuff that we can work on during the school year where it has the least amount of impact to students. Stakeholder engagement and projects like this are massive. They're very important. The projected timeline would be we're completed by fall classes in 2026, making sure structurally that this is a building that's going to last and impact the community for a long time. Addressing the needs of the building, mechanical, architectural, any needs that it has to be addressed before we make it pretty. We'll of course make it pretty.
Coming up next will be opportunities to see the renderings or the pictures of the design and then to offer feedback on that. Student might say, what about this, what about that? And then we can still make these enhancements and improvements to better meet the students' needs. So
be there to answer any questions. Our owner's rep will be there, and then the lead designer from Tenfold will be there as well. We'll have pictures of the renderings and then a tabling just to come up and either leave comments if you want. I can give my card if you'd rather send an email, or we can just have discussion about thoughts, inputs, concerns, questions.
Thank you for watching, and feel free to stop by and give feedback when they table in Kent.
Well, Matt, it kind of sucks we're never going to be able to see that because 2026, we graduate this year.
Our next story is highlighting a student here on Simpson campus, just what they're up to.
Let's check it out.
My name is Jay Romulus. I play football here. I transferred from Concordia, University of Wisconsin. What brought me to Simpson was the culture and the atmosphere and the facilities of the athletics around here, especially the weight room. That really opened up my eyes a little bit, and the coaches really pursuing me and having a dream or a vision of what I could bring to this program. Best accomplishment here has been so far having an undefeated home record, because I remember last year they talked about football team and not winning at home for real. So being able to do that and obviously keep going and obviously going to this week, and it's an accomplishment I'm very proud of for this team. Ways I've made an impact on this team so far is honestly just being a leader with the wide receivers. I've been able to help people with certain routes, learn how to do certain things on the football field. And then goals I have for this year, in my room I have a whiteboard and obviously do preseason goals. I have a goal to get 27 receptions. Currently I'm at 21, so I need 6 more to get that, and then have 500 yards on the year. Currently I'm only at 256, so I still got ways to go, but goals are just to accomplish those, and then obviously to score as many touchdowns as possible. My YouTube channel is called Book of Rom. So I was like, the first thing I want to do is just public interviews. And then I branched on to doing more football content, from helping youth kids learn how to do certain things, and making tutorials and whatnot, and then doing game day experiences. So currently that's the state of my YouTube channel right now. I film pre-game routines, post-game routines, and then basically for the people to get to know some people on our team. There was the game on homecoming where we signed some kids' Crocs and football and whatnot, and I filmed that, and it was a great experience.
Wow, I'll have to be watching his YouTube channel.
Yeah, it looks pretty cool. I'm glad people are staying involved in other ways on campus.
So for our Would You Rather question, we have Alexa coming up with it. All right, Aaron, so the question is, would you rather only listen to one album for the rest of your life, or be able to listen to music but never the song again? Only
never
new
the same
songs.
song.
Yeah.
Probably have to do that one, because then I can just like diversify, listen to all different kinds of music, and then see what I like and listen to that as much as possible, just different songs. What would you do?
I would choose Never the Same Song. It'd suck never to know the lyrics to sing to them.
That is true,
But I'd rather have like the happy and the sad, like the emotional part, the mood of the music. I think that's more important. Let's move on to sports.
Let's start the sports section off with the away teams this week. Volleyball had a weekend tournament in Bloomington, Illinois, where they went 0-3. Men and women's soccer traveled to Wartburg, where the women's team won 1-0, and the men's team lost 3-0.
For our first story this week, we have women's soccer highlights from Grant Love.
Women's soccer took on the Dubuque Spartans last Wednesday, hoping to turn things around after taking their first loss of the season the game prior. In the 27th minute, fifth-year Haley Cousin shoots the corner kick into the middle, bouncing off a Dubuque defender and finding its way into the goal. With 15:30 left in the first half, Dubuque's Alyssa Tranquita knocks the ball off the right side of the goal, making its way over to left, where she then finishes the point, tying the game up at 1-all. Simpson returned the favor, with senior Maddie Hayes assisting sixth-year Cassie Nash on the free kick, giving the Storm a 2-1 lead. Simpson first-year Georgia Paulson gave another shot at the goal, but Dubuque came up with a nice diving save. Going into the half, Simpson led the Spartans 2-1. Starting the second half, Cousin places the corner kick into the middle, where the header rises just over the goal. And again, Cousin with the corner kick makes its way over to Cassie Nash, where she finds the net, but the shot is ruled off after a foul is called. Later in the half, another look at the goal by Simpson gets put to a stop by a tremendous diving save. Finally, with 10 minutes left in the game, Cassie Nash gets ahead of the defender, receives the pass, and places the ball in the lower right-hand corner. The Storm will go on to win 3-1 atop the Spartans, making their record 11-1-3 on the season. Reporting for SCTV, I'm Grant Love.
Super exciting game. It's crazy that regular season is now over, and we're going into postseason.
Yeah, so good luck to women's and men's soccer going to the postseason. For our next story, we're swimming highlights when they only have one meet in the fall and spring semester, so this is their one time, so we caught the highlights.
Simpson College men's and women's swim teams had their Halloween meet against Loras and Iowa Western. This year, the team decided to have some fun and come in costumes. The women's team had a great meet, beating Iowa Western with Simpson at 131 points to Iowa Western at 46 points, but losing to Loras with a score being 118-84 Loras. Maud Steinbeck had a standout performance, coming in second on the 1000 freestyle with a time of 12 minutes 11.41 seconds. In the 200-meter individual medley, Brianna Henson earned second overall with her time of 2 minutes 9.7 seconds. Kate Minette also had a great performance, coming in first place in the 100 freestyle with a time of 57.31 seconds. The men's team also performed very well, beating Loras with a score of 106-99 Simpson, but losing to Iowa Western with 112 points to Simpson's 80. Parker Erich had a great performance in the 50 freestyle, coming in first place with a time of 22.50 seconds. Later in the 100 backstroke, Erich shined again, winning the event with a mark of 58.33 seconds. Another notable performance for the men's team is Tice Dolphin in the 200-meter individual medley with a time of 2 minutes and 17 seconds. For SCTV, I'm Jack Perkins.
I don't know about you guys, but it looks like Maddie needs to work on her swimming ability.
I'll leave it to the athletes.
The professionals.
Yes. That's all we have for SCTV. I'm Maddie Hayes.
I'm Aaron Wilkins. Come back next week.
Bye.